From Today FM Ireland, this is the Ian Dempsey Breakfast Show podcast.
Now, Daniel, my old buddy, how are you today?
How are you, Ian?
I'm all right. How are you?
Well, all right.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Yeah, thanks.
You're all dressed in black there. You're like Johnny Cash.
Man in black.
Johnny Cash, yeah.
The sentiments in my songs are slightly...
Well, actually, the song you did on the Late Late
Chirpier.
Show the other night was quite Johnny Cash-esque, I thought. You know.
Well, we're all getting older, Ian, you know, sort of moving into more mature years, you know.
You've discovered the truth, have you?
Well, no.
Now, you're in one of your angry humours, I believe. You know,
well, it just started happening when you went off to England yesterday,
right,
to do your stuff. Myself and Martin were talking, and we were talking about. He said, "Would I be doing a television review today?" And I just get in a bad flipping mood every so often about the telly, Ian.
Okay.
I mean, I was just talking to Martin there yesterday, and he was talking to me about this programme he saw the other night called Super Gardens, which he explained had flip all to do with gardens, but yet another opportunity to get a bunch of tools called judges on the TV. And my question is to you now, can we not do a television programme anymore, Ian, without judges? Now, I know, to give you your dues, you were a judge on a programme. Yeah. So, but
Wanderley Wagon had a judge as well.
Well, I know you were a judge, but you'll have to take this in. Do we have to be told by a bunch of numpties what's good and bad all the time? I mean, all I can see at the moment is, on my television pages, is Strictly Falcha, Dragon's Apprentice, Next Teen Models, Highly Recommended, Class Act, Dancing, Factor, Got Talent, Up the Flippin' Idol. I mean, what's next, Ian? You know, judges on the flippin' news. Well, I like Story 2 about the education cuts, but I didn't like the weather. Numpty 1, hated the weather, but that whole thing about racial hatred in Zimbabwe, that had me rolling in the aisles. More of that, please.
I did like the way Sharni Violan introduced that piece about Rwanda.
Well, it's more as if even they were analysing the news stories themselves. It would just leave me alone.
The other thing is, you said I was a judge. Was I a judge?
Yeah.
Was I?
You were a star.
Was I? No, I was like...
You were a judge?
I was like Michael Flatley being a judge. I was just going to say, yeah, you were great.
That's a judge?
Yeah.
You were one of the tool heads. Let's go to the tool head, presenter tool, then shift the camera over to the three tools, looking straight ahead of them.
Now, Mike Murphy's new 2-part documentary has started as well.
Well, we love Mike.
You're not going to slag Mike off. Mike is a good guy. He's one of the good guys.
We love Mike Murphy. I love Mike Murphy. Yeah. I think it's famous.
Do you do Mike Murphy?
Everybody loves Mike Murphy, but recently I think
He's put his hand up. He's going to do Mike Murphy now.
Recently I think Mike Murphy has been what I would describe as RTE'd.
Right, okay, like being tangoed, yeah?
Well, yeah, it's basically duped. They have a promo which is only going out about 15 times a day at the moment. And they could have chosen anything to choose to pick from this promo. But they have Mike going on the promo. Yeah! What I really like about my life is not being recognised. Yeah. The other night there must have been a technical glitch on the TV, because they actually played the promo twice in a row.
Oh my God.
So what I really like is not being recognised. Not being recognised. He was on the Tuberty show the other night, again, modest as ever, but trying to downplay this whole thing about that he really didn't want to be recognised, and this thing is going out on the... He was on Darcy yesterday...
talking about not being
trying to explain how he doesn't want to be recognised. And I believe him when he says, and he said yesterday, that he had no idea that RTE are releasing another DVD of him this Christmas.
Oh, really?
So, Mike, I have a message for you. Get out the false teeth and the overalls and the wig, because you're going to need them in the next couple of months.
And the other thing that we could send to Mike would be the fact that he is now actually the most recognisable person in Ireland.
Pretty much.
Just everywhere.
I used to love it when he used to put the false teeth in, and you'd still hear
that. Great, wasn't he?
Well, can I talk to you now, Mrs. about... And you'd still hear the voice coming out.
That's right. What about Fair City? Is it still as slick as ever in an EastEnders sort of way?
Well, do you remember a while ago I was saying to you that Fair City had changed? So it looks as if they changed executive producer. Now I think they've changed all the writers. Okay? Because it's gone sort of a little ape, and I'd say...
Ciara knows one of them.
I'd say people who enjoy Fair City don't really understand what's going on anymore, and maybe you'd back me up on this. Yeah. The writers have given the characters, who we all know and love, completely new characters. So they're the same people corporally, in the same bodies, but completely unrecognisable from 6 weeks ago.
Right.
For example, Ray. You know Ray the mechanic?
Yeah.
Sort of baldy lad. He looks a bit like... Gene Hackman.
Yes,
Gene Hackman.
Aye. Wears the hat, doesn't he?
The mechanic, they revealed the other night that he was never baptised. Why, Ian?
I don't know why. Has he got a name?
Ray.
Oh yeah.
But he was never baptised.
Okay, yeah.
Right, why was he never baptised?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Because
guess?
his mother, I don't know.
I love it when you do the guessing. Because sometimes it could be, I think they have taken notes.
Yeah.
No, because I'm a communist, Keith. Keith goes, what? My father was head of the Communist Party in Ireland.
Yeah, right, yo.
My father was head of the Communist Party in Ireland.
In Ireland.
Keith is there. What? We've been walking together for donkey's years. Why didn't you tell me? I just remembered last week. Now, listen to this. Paul. You know Paul?
Paul? McCoy.
Okay. Paul came out with a line the other night. Tell me, is this Fair City, Ian? Barry, you should know me. I'm a Jungian, not a Freudian.
I'm a Jungian, not a...
This is a man who for 20 years basically went, I'm off to Mackay's, Barry. And now he is waxing lyrical about international psychosexual psychiatry and the repression of the id.
My God.
Now, where did this come out of?
I have no idea.
Well, I just can't wait to see what they've got lined up for the new writers who've got lined up for Carol. Carol, what really happened between you and Billy, Carol? It's a long story, Ali. I'd been lecturing in quantum theory in Oxford University, where I assisted Stephen Hawking to write A Brief History of Time. When the book was finished and Hawking had dispensed with my duties, I came back to Carrickstown to become a toad.
From Today FM Ireland, this is the Ian Dempsey Breakfast Show podcast.